Yeah, I was in the middle of this. So 4, 3, this kind of hook. How can I get all of these in here? So seems like we might need the footage here. And then okay. Now let's see. Ah. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Unless, yeah, no, I need to carve out a shape that looks like these pieces. So let's see. Now, I don't necessarily have to have them all joined together, right? Like, I could... Okay, well, here's something. I can't actually make the 4 out of the 4. This 4 has to be... It has to be either in, like, a shape like this, or a shape like this. It can't be this, because there's no way to get down to the hook at the bottom. So let's say it's like this. Then what shape is that guy? See, that guy, I can't cut that. So I mean, this guy could be in here like this. Then I can't reach the guy at the bottom. These all have, if these guys are going to be in each other's, inside each other's shapes, then they have to all be united. Yeah, so I think I've eliminated this starting point. What about this? That guy is in that shape. Then this guy and this guy can be like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know where the start is. Thanks. 2 diagonally, and then a super tall one. So the super tall one could be here. And then we would just need this to reach it. Right? Oh, did I get that wrong? How did I get that wrong? I had this problem before. Am I misreading one of the... Oh, that one's... It's 4 tall. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I did misread it, so... Alright, so what I'm really doing is this. There we go. See, it just looked unusually tall for one of those Tetris hooks, and so I thought it was just as tall as it could possibly be, but that is not the case. And, okay, so... So I've got to, whatever I do, it has to engulf. It's okay, so it seems like that has to be here, or maybe here. And then that other one can be here, and then this seems potentially doable, except Can I? Yeah. So what I would need to do is cut out top. Cut out the top left corner. And then like this. Oh, except that bottom one isn't tilted, right? Yeah, the bottom one is not tilted. So, okay. So the bottom one, so somehow or another, I've got to get this shape in here. Let's see. There isn't really a great way to get the other ones in. Let's see. Yeah, I think if I put it here, that's problematic, but I don't know. I mean, we could do something. No, that's not going to work. We could try to encase it like that. We could try to stack the two on top of each other. Nope, we can't do that. There really is no way to do this? Yeah, because this thing gets in the way of stacking one on top. And we need... Okay, so this is one way we could encase this guy. Aren't a lot of other ones. Another way is like this. Do it like this. There aren't a lot of places where we can put the other two. And I think all the other places we put the other two are precluded by breaks in the shapes. So that's not where it is. What if we put it here? Then what does it look like? That one might be doable. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. So you could potentially put this one here. And then put one of the hooks there. And the other one here. But if I started, like, I could outline something like this, but like that is the shapes, but I can't do this and get up to the exit. So this fits, but doesn't work. What else works? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think it's just like this, right? Okay, yeah, got it. All right, cool. And now we got a bunch of diagonal ones. I mean, together, the simplest thing to do is they just make a shape like that. And then we could add the 1 and add the L. Can I actually do that? I don't know if I can actually do that. Like, this shape would work, but then I'm cut off from the exit. That's gonna be the problem. Like, hitting all 4 edges of this and still getting to the exit is gonna be the problem. Unless I can stack them up in a way that kind of keeps it all... If I can just fill one of these corners. Thinking about the shapes these guys can make. because if I overlap those threes, they end up making a shape kind of like making a shape kind of like this. If I overlap those two this way, what does that give me? I could press that up against one of the walls, so I could. So let's say I did this. And I could put the 1 down there, and that still just leaves me this corner up here that I haven't dealt with. So I can't just outline it on one side and hit the exit. I have to hit 2 corners. That's going to be a problem. Listen, what if I put that corner near my entrance? Like, what if I doing this? Yeah, no, this doesn't work either. Yeah, I still can't get to the exit. I need there to be a completely full corner that I can end on, so I can make a run for the exit. So, what does that look like? So yeah, so it looks like this flipped around. So let's try it like, okay, so that didn't work. Is there a way to do this? Now, I don't necessarily have to align them all with each other, but it'll be hard not to in this case. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can use this shape and get to the top. Okay, so what other shapes are there? What if I combine that one tile piece with one of them being this? Or maybe combine all 3 to make that. That's getting me nowhere. Man, this is a hard one. Easy to come up with ways to hit some of these pieces, but not to get all of them. What other ways can I overlap these guys? There's always, let's see. There's this shape that I can make with the two diagonal ones. What does this give me? Well, not all the time. I mean, I can rest it on its side. Give me that. And then attach that to it, but can't reach the other one. Or I can attach that to it. I can do it this way. I think it's very similar to where I've been before. No, wait, this might work. Hold on. So let's say I'm doing this. Is that right? All right. Ah, sheesh. Okay. Oh, whoa. You draining the water here? How many? There was a pump I passed back there, too. Right? Wasn't there? Oh, that was the same pump. Okay, well, let's... Okay, I've already explored around here a little bit. That is... Alright, so I can cross this. I think I've already been to the other side of this. I think this is just about connecting stuff. Where did this... Okay, so this just went back to the pump. So this is the only thing I got to do here is this pump. Oh, what is this? An empty one? Do I have to subtract one? All right. No, wait. It's not rotated. Huh. Man. Must be some really interesting code that they use to test this. I mean, to do the tests to determine whether I've beaten the puzzle or not. Alright, so this just sent a message way over there. To go back, I've got to isolate these guys. Wait, what am I doing? Isolate these guys. Connect these guys. What time is it? 7:50. Probably get one more significant thing done before I get back to start work. Take your time, machine. Take your time, machine. Okay, can I... Nicely done! Navigation code. Alright. Let's... here. Ah, okay, this activated another pump. What? Did I already do this? Interesting. That's how we do this. 2 individual pieces missing. Oh, but I have to include those, right. So it actually needs to be more like this. Missing. Something like that. A big chunk of 4 missing, which means I need to make a chunk of 4 out of these guys. Layer one on top of the other like that. Then knock out part of it with that chunk. And then oh no, I'm not including enough pieces. Okay, so it has to include that guy on top. So we could presume that he's getting encased in this one. And that this guy is going to be down here. Take a chunk out right there and replace it with this doesn't seem right. Hold on. So it would be. So this shape on the right would be what 2 of them were together. And then if I take out that chunk, that makes room for it's breaking my brain. Still got to contain all of those different pieces too. So I could start with this shape. But then there's no square to cut out of it. Is there actually a way for me to fit all of these pieces together? Because that's an important question, right? Like, I guess we can... Wait, no. if I can't, that definitely tells me that I've got to apply that subtraction somewhere earlier in the process. So it's possible to, yeah. Even if I pack these as tightly together as I can, I don't think I can actually get them all in. So this, I can get this out of the bottom right 2 pieces. And that gives me a nice chunk to cut out with the blue bit. But then I can't get up there again with the piece that's remaining to me. So another option. This shape from the bottom 2 pieces. I can cut out a square chunk from the middle, but I can't. I can never get this piece. I can reverse that. I don't think that'll make a difference. So I can make that. Yeah, cutting a chunk out doesn't help me there either. Alright, so it feels like this must be my starting point. Either that or this. But then there's nothing for me to subtract. I mean, unless I can subtract that blue thing, just apply it, but not apply the entire thing to it. Even then, I can't get up there and reach it. There's this move. Contains them both, but I don't see a way to get the guys at the bottom. Well, this one's hard. This one is very hard. I mean, yeah. There's this. Connects those guys. I can do, yeah, when I do the subtraction there, it just leaves me with a bunch of floaty pieces and nowhere to put the bottom left piece. I can flip it. Stick those 2 pieces together. Oh, this is almost it. So I can take out. Wait, which 2 pieces? Yeah, I can take that out. Ah, this is almost it. But not quite. Because I can take out that chunk of 4 at the bottom. Slot in the bottom right piece, which is the one I haven't used yet, and it covers everything except for this guy. That piece. There's that piece. Again, if I knock out the 2x2 square out of this one, I can't recover with the other piece that I have. it's the bottom left and the upper right hook. Knock out that square. And then with the bottom right piece. Oh yeah, no, that's the one that I did that just didn't work, yeah. Because I still don't have this. Wait, what? Now, if I covered it like this, that's great and all, except I don't have the other piece. So, okay, what if... What if I have this? What does that do? Leaves me with the bottom left piece. Yeah. Even after I knock something out, yeah, that one can't stretch to cover the others. And I think I've already done this, right? That leaves me with the bottom left piece. Knock out a square. There's no square I can knock out, but this is maddening. This is completely maddening. I don't know, it's starting to get weird now. Like, what if I do this? Oh, I can't hook downwards. These things aren't tilted, so I have to... It has to be weird crap like this. Ah, man! Yeah, let's get on towards time for work. I can't idle on this too much longer. Wow. Yeah, these 3 yellow pieces. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to imagine in my head a way that these 3 yellow pieces can fit together and then subtract this blue piece from them. And that remaining shape is a shape I need to carve out to contain all 4 pieces before I exit. And just first off, I'm thinking, I don't actually think there's a way to fit all 3 of these yellow pieces together in here. Like, I don't think that can actually be done. So I think I have to fit 2 of them together, knock out a square, and then attach the 3rd one. And there's lots of ways that I can stick 2 of them, like that shape, for instance. That's 2 of them stuck together. I can knock out the square from it, but then, yeah. Okay, well, what if I split them up? Is there a way I can split them up so that no, I don't think there is, because the shape that remains, like, let's say I mean, if I put 2 of these together and then knock 4 out, that's 4 pieces left. 4 little squares left. I don't think there's 4 squared. Oh, hey, Gameware. Nice to see you. I don't think that there is a 4-piece thing that can reach even 3 of these. So, okay, so maybe what I should be thinking of is, okay, at the end of this, I'm going to have 8 pieces. What 8 pieces can connect these? And I think, I mean, the answer is something like this, right? There's only so many answers. There's also that. There's also this. And there's also this. Those might be all the ways that 8 pieces can come together. The question is, can one of these be achieved with just the pieces that I've got? Okay, so here's where I'm going to start. I'm going to start out by just making these things happen. I'll just take one of them. Okay, it wasn't that one. So there's a limited number of even possible ones that could be it. Maybe I just try them all and then try to figure out how they would have been achieved. Okay, it was this one. So now let's figure out what the crap we did. So now the only one that can reach over here. So probably the bottom right one went like this. One next to it went like that. And then we cut out the hole, but then maybe, yeah, I'm kind of stumped. Maybe the bottom one went like this, and then the other one went like that. No. I don't understand. I still don't understand how this worked. I can definitely feel the puzzle's getting harder, GameWare. I don't understand how this one worked. Because, I mean, okay, one thing that could have happened was maybe if this one and this one put end to end the opposite way, there would be a square we could eliminate. And then separately, I could then reassemble their pieces into this. Maybe that would work, but... that just feels really abstract. Well, let's see what this one teaches me. Okay, so there's a crosshatch grid. We need to cut out 2 holes from it so that I can fit this in there. So, well, whatever it is. I mean, it's gotta... Well, I won't be ending up... Okay, so... Whatever it is, I'm going to end up having to simplify one of the sides. Top. Okay, where can we stick it so that it doesn't require me to do any weird diagonals? Whatever we do, the 2 isolated blocks in the middle of this shape are going to have to go away. Like, we can't have isolated blocks like that. So we could eliminate this one and drop the other guy in, so it would look like, so the bottom half would look like this. We did that, and then the top of it, if we eliminated the upper right one, this isn't working. still, yeah. That doesn't work. Oh, and I also, this is included. Okay, so ones that I cannot delete include the ones that have the squares in them. A game where I'm sure they will appreciate it if you buy the game, even if you don't intend to play it. I hope I haven't ruined an experience for you, though. Let's see, sorry, my wife just sent me a text. I'm gonna check it real quick. What? Never mind, I'll answer that later. Okay, so no matter what, the final product has to have these guys. So that kind of means, I mean, I can't isolate this. So, and it can't be one of those that's eliminated. That means that, is it something like that kind of shape? See how that works. I would obviously need to carve it out the opposite way, but eliminated that part. Yeah, I think that's the shape I want. Just need to go about it the opposite direction. Except, wait, what am I doing? Right. I still don't understand this one, and I feel like I'm missing something very important. Like if that blue square was like one of the S-shaped ones, I could see that. Or if one of these was rotatable, I like. But I just don't see. Like if the bottom right one was rotatable or something, that could explain this. Or if we had two upright hooks, that would explain this. But I don't understand this one at all. It looks like I already did that at some point, so this is... So wait, there's a blue thing going back the other way now? Is it? Where's that going? Wait a minute. Is it going here? I guess so. As long as these are together, are they totally eliminated? So I'll try to put... Yeah, alright. So I want that. And where am I now? So I can rotate that any which way. Why did I do this? I am back where I started. Oh, I'm deciding which bit to eliminate. Right? Huh. So we probably want to go that way, right? Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do. I want to eliminate this one. Or maybe... Which two do I want to eliminate? If I could eliminate 3, that would be the... Oh! Yeah. Okay. It's like an airlock. Except... Let's see if... Can I do this? Because I have to have that... Like, this one can't go down. This is the one that's got the thing in it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is crazy. All right. And then... That was nuts. That was nuts. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying this game, Mara. I'd feel really bad if I sort of cheated you out of the enjoyment of this game. All right, well, we'll let this laser go, and then I'm done for the morning. I'll be back at noon to play Consortium, take a little break from the Witness, play some Consortium, and talk about, you know, they've got a Kickstarter going right now for their sequel, and so I want to find out if the first game's any good. Wow. Oh, this is so ridiculous. So, yeah, I mean... When I was looking at this game from the outside, from just the promotional materials, I was thinking, well, these puzzles are just so simple and abstract. You know, it's going to feel like I'm just doing a weird thing, running around in this beautiful world, but playing these weird little puzzles. But they are, I mean, he's really done a good job of taking these puzzles, finding ways to take these puzzles and tie them into the real world and make them relevant. So that I really feel like the full experience is valuable. All right. Well, actually, I'm going to quickly get back while I still remember how to do this. So now we're going to do that. And then, yeah, that's right. Then we're going to switch it for this. Oh, the best part, I mean, this whole thing is reversible. That's what's amazing. Just put this back in. I'm pretty sure you can't get stuck in this, too, which is just mind-boggling. Yeah. Right. We'll just remember that I'm headed in that direction, and we'll quit. Thank you for being here, Gameware. And, yeah, I'll be back at noon. My time, whatever that is.